Welcome to the first game of You Know
Nate, how was your
Jack,
weekend?
Volume 1 XL.
Out of 10.
Yeah, like
About
out of
a
10.
3.5.
That's too bad. Hey, Cookie, get the names, please, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Nate, I need a sound check from you.
10, 9, 8.
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game?
Just because.
You're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please?
Yes.
Got something you want to bite your nails, but I don't want to do that in the middle of it.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 20?
21,
All right,
please.
if that's what you want, your call.
30 seconds.
Okay, now, your buzzer's the letter B. B as in baseball strike.
Nate about after the show. He's not happy with his chair, okay?
The game came out, this game came out, I believe, in 95. It was the same year they released the sports
20
game.
seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
Okay, everybody, let's go. I want to get rid of the desktop, please. Thank you very much. Okay, and host stand by. All right, great. Go to black.
Screw it again. I'm gonna recommend Bakey's to all my
Okay,
friends
Nate, stand by.
in America.
Baby's diapers, for when life is on the skids.
Okay. Skyward had the white logo for Jellyvision's game. If you're good at other trivia games, it don't mean Jack now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! All right. Welcome to the program. Uno player. All right, let's make it happen. Here we go.
Educated just won
All right,
the
come
American
on, help me.
pastime
We
when
need
you're
a
not
category.
late night with Frank and Roscoe.
It's number one.
Here's the category. The American pastime when they're not on strike. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Okay, listen carefully. It's the bottom of the 12th inning. You're the designated hitter for the home team. You're batting cleanup and you're down by 3 runs. To win the game for your team, what do you need to do?
Grand
You
slam.
need- it might be. It could be. It is! That's 4 runs, like in 2 pairs of pantyhose. Little sports lingerie metaphor there.
Okay. It's so damn satisfying.
Okay,
Sing
pick a
fast. Chow down
category.
with the bonanza boy.
The category, chowing down with the Bonanza Boys. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Hang on tight, because here we go. TV character Hop Sing always made sure the Bonanza Boys had 3 square meals a day. To be mathematically correct, the meals could have been in each of these shapes except which? A
That would be
square,
a trapezoid.
A trapezoid has only one set of parallel lines. A square has 2. You know, I had a trapezoid once, but I tied it off with a rubber band, and the swelling went down.
Speak up, having a dead.
How about it?
Ain't
Hit me
being
with the
seen.
category.
Boy and his tiger.
Question 3.
Next up, speak up. I think you're dead. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Henry David Thoreau, prolific author and creator of the wilderness classic Walden, was unfortunately not so prolific on his deathbed. What were Thoreau's last words? Trees everywhere, moose, Indian, bye now, or mom, make me a sandwich.
I think he said trees everywhere, but that'd only be a guess. I think he died the wilderness.
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Moose, Indian. God, don't you wonder what the hell he was thinking?
Okay. Rome was a group by Jack
Okay, pick a
sex,
category.
time machines, and boy badges, predators, and pro football.
4.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Predators and pro football. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. If the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles united, the most logical new team
That
name
would
might
be
be what?
the
The
Griff-
Eagles? The Philatroit Griffins. Griffins are those mythological creatures that are half lion and half eagle.
Tiki stuff,
All right, come
melanoma,
on,
and
hit me. We need a
Neanderthal. The Mayberry
category.
game in the Middle Ages.
Question 5.
This one's gonna be taking stock. And we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. In Faulkner's novel The Hamlet, Isaac Snopes is madly in love. Unfortunately for him, his family won't let him pursue the object of his desires. Why? Because she's insane because of her father's murder, she's too poor, she's engaged to another man, or she's a cow.
I've never read William Faulkner's Hamlet, so I'm not even having a guess at this.
Should've picked this. The lady ain't no lady. She's a cow. I don't think Isaac would have really married her, though. I mean, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Music groups have worked
How about
fits
it?
like
Hit me with the
a
category.
unusual sex demands and a guy named
Uh-oh. Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Gibberish question time.
Ticklish past go.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Music groups and weaponry. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. All right, now don't let the punctuation throw you. What famous quote does this rhyme with? Geek Motley Band, Sherry the Rig Chick?
Geek Motley Band, Sherry the Rig Chick.
It was said by a former president.
Well, speak softly and carry a thick stick. Theodore
Teddy
Roosevelt's quote.
Roosevelt's advice to the well-endowed. Geek Motley, then Sherry the Rig Chick.
A Very Muppet Christmas.
Okay,
Hillbillies
the
and Odyssey.
category.
Just Spake Jack.
The name of this category is Hillbillies and Auto Safety. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. You know, I once heard statistically the most unsafe person in a car is the one riding shotgun. If you think back to the opening of the Beverly Hillbillies, which character would possibly be in the most danger of injury in an accident since he or she is shown riding shotgun? Ellie Mae, Granny, Jethro, or Uncle Jed?
I would guess Jeff on this spot, but it would only be because I have not watched Beverly Hillbillies at all. So I would guess Jeff.
And here's the right answer. He's riding in the front seat, passenger side. And ironically, he's actually holding a
Jed.
shotgun. Go figure.
Okay. Mathematics
How
and
about
multi-kid
it? Hit me with the
playing
category.
multiple interject old-fashioned child rearing values.
Yeah, man, come along to question it.
The category behind this question is mathematics and multi-kid families. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. In math, an intersection is a point that is common to 2 or more sets of things. Who's the intersection of the set of Walton's kids and the set of 8 is enough kids? Nancy, Jim Bob, Elizabeth, or Tommy?
Never watched either show, so I guess Elizabeth would only be a guess.
And let's see the correct answer. Elizabeth, both families had one.
King Kong expects to
All
pose.
right, come on,
Sex,
hit me.
violence,
Give
and
me the
literary
category.
terminology. Cross-dressers in 1986.
Number 9. Ooh, 8 plus 1 is 9.
The category is cross-dressers in 1980 sitcoms. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. I'm trying to remember. For the life of me, I cannot remember the name of this show. You know, it was about 2 guys who lived in an all-female hotel, and they snuck in and out dressed as women, and it starred that guy who was in that movie Big and Forrest Gump. What was that show? Was it My 2 Dads, Perfect Strangers, Kate and Allie, or Bosom Buddies?
I believe that was Bosom Buddies.
They were buddies with bosoms. Kip and Henry, alias Buffy and Hildegard.
The real meaning of folk songs.
About
All
it, into
around
the
I know I
category.
learned from different infectious diseases and household products.
Yo, have you been with nasty number 10?
Here's the category. The real meaning in folk songs. Okay, shouldn't
Three
be too tough. This
$3,000
question's gonna be
question,
worth
huh?
$1,000. Okay, let's find out how well you know your Peter, Paul, and Mary lyrics. He's leaving on a jet plane and he doesn't know when he'll be back again. What does he want her to do when he does get back? Have his baby, bake him a cake, be gone, long gone, or wear his wedding ring?
I would say have his baby, but I've never listened to Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Now, the correct answer is wear his wedding ring. In other words, you just sit around and wait for me, babe. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it.
Okay. Who can identify?
Okay,
Place his
pick a
name for future
category.
product parts. Disco down with the Brother Stockwell.
And now,
11.
11.
Next up, Disco Down with the Brothers Doppler. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Now imagine if your science teacher knew the Bee Gees personally and used them in demonstrations to your class. According to the Doppler effect, if they were moving toward you, their voices would get higher in pitch, bassier in timbre, lower in pitch, or arpeggio.
Maybe higher in pitch.
They'd sound higher in pitch. Yeah, with the Bee Gees, you wouldn't think that's possible, but it is.
You win again. Friday Kiss and tell your
Alright, come on,
kids.
hit me.
Siblings
We
and
need a
Stevie.
category.
Bodily functions. Quantity and quality.
Uh-oh, mess
Gibberish
bucket
question,
slime
take
chore.
Once
2.
again, it's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
This gibberish questions category is bodily functions, quantity, and quality. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be 10,000 bucks. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. What product slogan does this rhyme with? Miss Flood's Store Glow.
This is, I think it feels something.
At number 1, it's from a beer commercial.
Okay. Beer commercial.
From a beer commercial featuring Clydesdales. Wasn't Mr. Clydesdale the banker on the Beverly Hillbillies? Last hint, it's all done for you. Your time is galloping down.
I can see it. Salad.
What, you're not drinking age yet or something?
This but's for you.
I'll tell you, the only thing better than a cold glass of beer is a warm glass of human breast milk.
Oh, what a night.
How about
Very
it?
quick.
Hit me with a
Answer it
category.
now. The question will be yes.
Question 13.
The category. Answered now, the question will be yes. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. I'm trying to remember again. What is the name of that little guy? He's in the Star Wars movies and he gets his syntax all wrong. He's actually a Muppet. He sounds a lot like Fozzie. If you hold a cat's ears back, it looks
That'd be
exactly like him.
Yoda.
What's Yoda? Often mistaken for a form of meditation, he's actually Luke Skywalker's Jedi Master.
Okay. Gingley. Fact or
Okay,
fiction.
pick
Soft
a
drinks and drug
category.
culture. The pork or not the pork?
Doobadoo-wah, doobadoo-wee. It's question 14.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Getting laid, fact or fiction? You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Okay, listen up and keep this in mind before jumping to an answer. All eggs do not come from chickens. Manufacturers have a long tradition of producing egg-shaped products. Which of the following cannot be found inside of some sort of egg? Albumin, nebula, silicon, or polyamide?
I would say nebula, but it would literally be a guess.
Too bad you didn't pick this. A nebula is a diffuse mass of interstellar dust and gas about the size of a galaxy. Tell you something, you find that egg, and you are talking one hell of an omelet.
Okay. How many spoken here?
Alright, come on,
Fairy
hit me.
tales
We
and
need a
fake
category.
Hee-haw healthy.
It's question 15.
The category behind this question is Hee-Haw Health Hints. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. If Grandpa from TV's Hee-Haw is warned to keep his heart rate as low as possible, which of the following activities would keep his heart rate the lowest? Having sex with a Hee-Haw honey, taking a brisk walk with a hound dog, having a screaming match with Buck and Roy, or square dancing with Minnie Pearl?
Does the walking keep your heart rate low?
With or without the dog, it's still wrong. In case you're curious about the correct answer, having sex with a hee-haw honey. Your mind might race, but not your heart. Except maybe if you had sex with that big guy in the overalls.
Here's your prime
How
characters
about it?
for
Hit me with the
that.
category.
Written in your estimates in different strokes. Chicks on the move.
Question number 16.
And I like it too.
The category
I like it
is
too.
Chicks on the Move. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. If Chicken Little is going to see Chichen Itza, where is she going? To see the ruins of a Mayan city, to call on a 14th century
Chichen Itza's
alchemist,
the
to
ruins
visit
is
her
a big
Romanian
bar.
camp. The ruins of a Mayan city.
Got my money back.
So now we finally know why did the chicken cross the road? To get good seats for the human sacrifice.
Okay. Indonesia said, the
Okay,
story comic
pick a
and the people
category.
from the time. You dropped the bomb on me, baby.
Bop-doo-bop-doo-wah, 17.
This one's gonna be You Dropped a Bomb on Me, Baby.
This is very- this is
$6,000
a
bucks
reference
is
to the
riding
Gap
on
Band
this
song,
one.
Sam.
Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. The Pentagon uses a particular term in its measurement of casualties from nuclear war. This unit of measure equals 1 million deaths. What's it called? Megacorps, D109, ACLU, or Kilolot?
That'd be Megacorps.
The old Megacorps. Well, it's sure comforting to know the government has a term for this.
It's alive!
All right, come on, hit
Pornography
me. We need a
dropout.
category.
Are you protected?
Song to City.
The name of this category is Pornography and Ornithology. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Which of the following is not a bird? Bald-headed hermit, bush tit, cockatiel, or booby?
To be a bald-headed hermit.
The bald-headed hermit is not a bird. So, like the pigeon, they're often found sitting on the stoop in front of my building.
War in China. Goons and sea
How
creatures.
about it? Hit me
Both
with
on
the
the phone.
category.
Once, twice, 3 times a first lady. Which is a reference to
All right, let's
a
see what we're
Commodore
doing here.
song.
Once, twice, 3 times a first lady. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Say the vice president spends a lot of his time franking when we don't see him. What is he doing? Passing gas, sending mail for free, talking to schools about the state of the nation, or referring to the president as a big Frank?
Frank. I would say talking to schools about state meeting, but it would only be a guess.
Here's what you should have guessed. Like many government officials, the vice president is allowed to send out mail all over the place for free. And I didn't even get a Christmas card.
John the Skin.
Okay,
Casey and
pick
the
a
sentence
category.
construction. Come on, zoom.
Question number 20.
The category, KC and the Sentence Construction Band. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Shake, 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 shake your booty is the title of a big disco hit and also an example of what kind of clause?
Imperative.
An imperative is a command or a plea.
Yep.
Here's another example. Please sing something else so I can get this damn song out of my head.
Oh, brother. Countries
Alright,
and their
come on, hit
food.
me. We
they
need a
did the
category.
first one. Hanging out. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match, and you got $2,000 bucks. Buzz in when there isn't a match, and you lose 2,000. And don't forget, it's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Oh, brother. You got that? Load it and lock it in. You're gonna need that clue, because here we go.
Kate and Abel. Princess Leia and Han Solo. Luke Skywalker, actually. Okay. Number 3. Elwood Blues. Elwood and Jake. Oh, Elwood and Jake, okay. The Godfather. That'd be Michael Corleone, right? James Caan's character. Oh, Sonny. Sonny is James Caan's character. Roger Michael Pretzel. The Hansen. Okay. Lucy Von Pelt. That would be Charlie Brown, I believe. Linus and Lucio. Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Not quite a perfect matchup, just one off, but I'll take it.
You were definitely jamming on that deck attack! Let's find out how it helped your score!
37K.
That's the game! Well, you kicked butt, no 2 ways about it. Of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge or anything, but, that's not the point. The point is, you don't know Jack.
Okay, thanks for watching.